I'm Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain and this is RWD Football. People more close to me call me Chambo still. It's becoming more regular, the Ox. It has caught on, especially with the fans obviously, so if that's what they want to call me, I'm more than happy. It is quite catchy, and my mum's over the moon with it because the Oxlade part of my name used to get almost sidetracked in the old days, so she's over the moon with the Ox. At the Emirates the other day, the team sheet came up on the big screen and it just said 15 Ox, and everyone else had the full name. So if they're even using it in the team sheets these days, I guess it's here to stay now. Fits really well. It's a nice material. Looks like you can breathe in it as well, because obviously it's going to be hot in Brazil. So no, it's a really nice shirt, and it's quite classic as well and smart at the same time. Being able to put on an England shirt is amazing, full stop. And I really like Nike kits as well, so the fit of the Nike kits are amazing. But more to the point, just putting on a new shirt brings you back. It's the same as a new pair of boots. Brings you back to being a little kid. It's just exciting. And when it's an England shirt, it's an opportunity for us to make history. It's really good, obviously, as you said there's a lot of young players in and around the squad now, and that obviously helps because obviously you've grown up together all the way from back in when you used to play in the academies against each other. You start building that relationship, and the earlier that starts, the better. And to have so many boys of a similar age now and around the team, it really helps. And then obviously with the more experienced players that have been in and around England squads for years, that really helps to hold the young boys together, and with their experience and the younger players' enthusiasm, I think it just makes for a really good team. When Ads comes to the England squad, I always want to sort of impress him, because back in my days at Southampton, he was almost like one of the people that took me under their wings and someone I really looked up to. So I hold him in massive high regard, and I still do, and I love watching him play, and it's an honour to still be able to play with him, and there's no better honour to be able to play with him for England. Someone like Raheem, what he brings is just raw talent and ability and pace. He's got great feet and he can create stuff. I think I'm quick, but there's a few times when he's left me for dead, and you can just see how sharp he is. So I'd love to see him at the World Cup, because I think he's been brilliant this year and playing out of his skin, and he's been playing with great maturity as well, so he can bring a lot to the England side. Goals, pace, trickery, unpredictability. He's been brilliant, and ever since I can remember watching him play in the Premier League, he's always had that about him. We've played Liverpool a few times now this year, and he's caused us a lot of problems. So someone like that, to be able to say he's from our country, it's a massive threat for other teams, and I'm sure he's going to do really well. I play out wide obviously quite a lot, and he helps me, almost gives me an insight into what the fullback wants and doesn't want, and that's really interesting every time I go away. And he's obviously got really good on them smart boards and things, because he's got all the gizmos and gadgets with his laser pens, and he knows exactly what's going on. So that's definitely helping the England squad, because he's giving us really good information when he's with us. When he first came to Arsenal, he trained with us for a week or two, and then obviously went off on loan. So yeah, I saw a little bit of him, and obviously he's a big talent, and obviously he showed that against Man United with the goal that he scored. So yeah, I do know a little bit about him, but he wasn't with us for long when he was at Arsenal. But there's no doubt he's got talent, as a lot of players for Costa Rica have. I think more than anything, you just learn that you never know what's around the corner. You never know when you're going to pick up an injury, and you just got to make sure that when you do get opportunities, you just got to take them and show people what you can do. And since I've been back, I've maybe been playing with a bit more of that in my thoughts, and just trying to take control of the situation. And when I am on the pitch, it's time for me now, I believe, that I've been around for a few seasons now at Arsenal and around the England squad, and I think now I need to step up and show people and help the team more often and more consistently. And in a way, it was good that it happened for me quite early on, because I've learned that side of it, and if it ever happens again, touch wood it doesn't. But I know how to cope with it now. you know, a lot of the boys in our dressing room and in England's dressing room as well, we're all competitive because everyone wants to win. If you don't want to win, then you shouldn't be there in the first place. So I think everyone's competitive, but as a person, I am very competitive. Even outside of football, it doesn't matter what we're playing. If it's PlayStation or tennis, badminton, table tennis, like, I want to win, and if I don't, I'm not happy. I can think of numerous occasions where Waz has been losing in training and he will literally do anything to make sure he wins. Even if that means getting a bit physical with his teammates who are on the other side in training, he'll do that to win, and that's what makes him so good. And you say the same as Stevie, but I think those two, definitely in the England squad, are very competitive. But as I said, everyone definitely has a massive competitive streak.
We want to push ourselves to try and get into Europe. That's our next step. And under some good management and just having good players that want to improve as well.
That would cost you a lot of money, man, if I answer that. One every 3 tweets is about my hair, so we just laugh about it, and it's nothing special, it's just my hair.